Shrafy, that's one heck of a developer name. What's up, everyone? My name is SwiftEdge, and welcome to Not Involved, a visual novel horror game that I'm pretty sure each of our choices has a heavy impact on so many things with this game. I think with our look, and obviously with the ending of the game, as most visual novels usually go about that choices you make when you make interactions or decisions, it's always going to impact. But I believe that this is only chapter 1 of this game, and just looking at this guy here, and oh my gosh, I love this. I love the design of this. I love the style that is used back here. I love it so much. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to go ahead and play this. Letter, my friend. I'll leave this stale world pretty soon. Yes, I'm still in the same town, and I'm not getting any better. If you have a desire to meet with me for the last time, then use the worm. I don't have much time left. The worm? The what now? Also, is that a mask, or... I swear to God, I will break you. You are annoying. Or is that your actual face? Yours, Amari. P.S. I'm not mad about the skull. What skull? Alright, that's it. You little... I'm getting pissed off at a fan. You kidding me right now? This is what my life has become. Getting angry at fans. Wow. What skull are we talking about? What? Did I take something from you? Did I break something that belonged to you? Did I steal your mother's skull? What happened? And of course, you will go headlong. After all, it's Amari who wrote this. For 13 years, you lived well without him. Well, okay, relatively well. And here you are. Don't tell me that you're going to use a worm for this. Sooner or later, they will drain you. Worm, what? I have a feeling it's not an ordinary worm. It's not one of those ones you find in the dirt or on a tree or anything like that. I have a feeling this is a very special worm. I don't know how special, though. Doctor, I won't forgive myself if I let Amari down this time as well. Last time. Oh, you're looking right at me. You're cool. I was right. I was right. It's a very special worm. Underground worms came into use not so long ago. For a modest price of one memory, you could even get to the other side of the continent. A memory? That's what it means by draining. It'll drain to the point where you won't have any memories of anything. And if you look, it looks like the memories right there. That is so cool. So what do we choose this time? It's a long way, so you have to give something of value. Ooh. Oh, I kind of want to give failure. You make yourself comfortable, close your eyes, and what's that smell? A mixture of rot, urine, and unwashed bodies. When was the last time a window was opened here? It's a worm. Here is your first candidate. Okay, so that's not a mask. That's just a face. That's your face. You look like a crow. I don't even know. Here is your first candidate. Take a closer look at him. What do you see? Multiple cuts. He's lost a lot of blood. His wounds need to be treated, and he needs to be given a blood transfusion, otherwise he'll die. That's right. Where are we going to get the blood? We will find a donor? Because I don't know because he looks like he's a human. I'm a bird, humanoid, whatever. I don't know if something could happen. We will find a donor. Where can you find a donor in a place and situation like this? Then we'll transfuse my blood or yours. Wrong. Get it through your head that our blood is incompatible with theirs. I knew it! So pretty much at this point is nothing but accept that he's going to die. Okay. I'm actually curious what's wrong with our blood, but I'm also curious what will happen if our blood gets transfused. He'll die in agony. So get it through your head and do not dare to forget. Got it. Everything starts to get dark. Sounds are muted. Nausea sets in. So that's our memory of failure. Why do you remind me of a monster from a manga I've read? Oh my gosh, it's at the forefront of my head. Have I gone through a worm? Have I forgotten the memory? And here you are again, inside the worm. It's stuffy and calm here. It seems to me that I shouldn't have chosen this memory. I have a feeling that I could have used it well later. Soon I'll forget who I am and why I live completely. Oh, so a memory you give her right at the beginning might be one that's actually needed later down the line? Oh, that is such a hard decision to make right at the beginning of the game, too. Time to go out. This is your stop. Wow, what a way to just... Holy... Game starts off with right away going, you have a big decision here to make, and it's already going to impact possible endgame area or middle area. If it were to impact the beginning, this town again. It stinks terribly. It's the smell of rot, most likely coming from those half-decomposed corpses in the distance. Their howls can be heard even from here. So they're howling in pain, I'm assuming. Well, you won't find the way on your own, so you'll have to rely on the friendliness of the locals. And how friendly are these locals? Nearby you can see a frowny old man who is staring right at you, and a skeleton plowing a garden. Behind one of the nearest huts you hear a man swearing, and the sound of creaking trees. I don't know if I really want to go to the sound. Let's approach the old man and see what he has to say. The closer you get to the old man, the less friendly he becomes, though it cannot be said that he ever looked like he was glad to see you. He must not like any newcomers or visitors, so he smells strongly of alcohol and tobacco. His breath is hoarse. Lung injury most likely? Asthma? Tuberculosis? Do you really care? Before you even open your mouth, he starts. Look who's that! Worms maggot has found its way to our little town. Don't you feel sorry for yourself? You willingly give these monsters a piece of yourself? Are you in such a hurry to live your life? Well, see how you'll feel when they dry you completely. These worms, do you know where they come from? That's it, they appeared out of nowhere, and you maggots are glad. Do you know what they do with these memories? They keep them and wait patiently. And what are they waiting for? That's simple. They wanted to understand how and by what we live so that it'd be easier for us to all be destroyed and devoured. That's right, gobble up. They know that if they start eating right away, they'll most likely be exterminated. That's why they wait. Cunning creatures, and folks like you help them become stronger. Oh my god. So aggressive. He spits at your feet. Well, should we wait until he finishes cursing, or should we go to someone nicer and stop wasting our precious time? I'm gonna leave, because he does not know that was not at all what I want. What do you mean that wasn't very informative? I mean, okay, it's the badgerings of an old coot, so what could we really say? You old coot, you. I'm gonna call you old coot. Thankfully, you have more decisions, more choices, more possible failures. I'm gonna go behind the... Oh, now there's yelling. That's what the noise is. It's someone yelling. Sounds come from the other side of the hut. The closer you get to the building, the more clearly you hear a rough male voice and some wood rumble. Turning a corner, you run into... An ant? A living tree? It is more dangerous here than it might seem. Careful, it'll crush you. Woo! But the creature passes by. Wow, what a monster. You need some time to pull yourself together, to breathe and calm. In the yard, under a canopy, you see a man lying on the ground. What you staring at? Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. Could you tell me how I can find Amari? Was that you yelling? Did this monster attack you? Was that you yelling? You out of your mind, Tiny? He wouldn't leave even if he even touched me. Just like you won't leave if you say something that dumb again. You thought I pissed my pants at the sight of this tree? Get the hell out of here. The man raises an axe over his head. I would rather not take an axe to the face. While the last hope remains that the skeleton will be able to tell you the way. Good day to you. He looks up from his work and turns to you. Good day, friend. You are certain that if he had skin and muscles on his face, he would be smiling right now. Do you know I can find Amari? Follow the road till you see a house with a spire. From it you can turn right right into the third house on the left, which is located at a distance from all the others, will be Amari's hut. Why did you decide to help me? I'm not fully dead yet, as you can see. In order to deserve an eternal rest, I gotta do enough good deeds to override me sins. 'Tis was lucky for me that Uzumir accepted me help. Not everyone here is ready to even talk to folk like me. I'm not even talking about receiving any help yet. It's a little silly, of course, that we have to atone for wrongs we've done, don't you think? Yeah. I'm kind of curious more about this, of his condition. Follow the road to the sea house with the spire, and from it you can turn right into the third house on the left, which is located at a distance from all the others, will be Amari's hut. What was that? I gotta get back to work. I think it was a touchy subject for him. Thank you. You leave him standing just like that. Well, you've asked everyone you can. It's time to move to Amari. You follow the road, turn right from the house with the spire, and there it is. The third house on the left is on the outskirts. Abandoned it looks. I just talked like Yoda there for a second. Approaching the door, you notice that all the shutters are closed. Heavily damaged and worn, just like the rest of the houses, just like some of the people here too. Skeleton's damaged and worn. The old man, very angry. Very worn out, I think. Just from everything around him. And that guy that had a weight for legs? You knock. Nobody answers. You knock harder. Under your fist, the door opens slightly. How will you enter? Kick the door off your feet? Nah. I don't want to startle anyone inside. I want to save quick. Can I save really quick? Yes, thank you. Gently and quietly open the door. You carefully, without creaking, open the door. You are in the hallway. It's clean here. It looks like someone has recently cleaned. From the hallway, there's another door that you decide to open, and there, a smell of rot and decay, very familiar to you. What else is there to say? Is that Amari? Amari? What the heck are you doing? He's eating birds. Thank you for playing the first... No! No, that was it? We put our heart and soul into this game, so it would mean a lot to us if you... Dude! Not Involved is and will be available for free so that more people can experience it. Oh my gosh. I want more. Ooh, that's a nice image. I like that. Dude, this game, I think is going to be hauntingly beautiful. I think it's going to be really nice. I think it's going to be really well written. And it's just, oh my gosh, I'm excited for it. I'm definitely, I don't know if it's going to be made available on itch.io, on Steam, or both maybe, but I'm keeping my eye out. Because I'm definitely going to play the full game of that. Because that is just amazing and incredible. And that is, oof. I highly recommend that you click the link in the description below and you play this game for yourself. Maybe you'll make a different decision than I did at the beginning. Maybe you'll talk more kindly to the lumberjack. Maybe you'll talk more to the old man. Maybe you just won't talk to the skeleton altogether. Talk to the skeleton. He's a nice fellow. But if you enjoyed this, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure you leave a comment there down below. Let me know what you thought about this game. And if there's any games you'd like to see me play for future videos or series, yes, I'm cutting the accent, leave a suggestion down below, take them all into consideration. And if you're new around here and you've been enjoying what you're seeing, why not click that subscribe button and click the bell to get notified of my next video. I will see you all in the next one. Bye!